Every single day, humanity produces more than 2 billion tons of waste. What you are seeing here is only a small part of that massive amount. Truck after truck unloads trash continuously. Within hours, the volume grows into mountains of discarded waste. This waste does not come from distant places. It starts on our streets, in our homes, as part of everyday life. Once discarded, trash is gathered and moved away from cities. Its journey continues toward large-scale waste processing facilities. From residential neighborhoods to industrial areas, waste is collected daily and transported by specialized trucks.
The scrap and packaging waste collected here represents the massive scale of industrial output.
Every vehicle carries tons of mixed garbage. All of it arrives at recycling plants built to handle enormous volumes. Before entering the system, each load is measured and recorded. This is the first step in controlling the flow of waste. Inside the facility, waste is unloaded in massive hauls. Heavy machines push trash toward the conveyor systems.
This facility processes tons of mixed recyclables every hour, separating plastic, metal, and paper.
At this stage, nothing has been separated yet. Plastic, metal, and paper travel together into the sorting system. Inside the plant, endless conveyor belts carry massive amounts of trash. The flow never stops, moving waste deeper into the sorting system. Multiple layers of conveyors operate at the same time. Vibration and movement help spread the waste for better separation. Powerful magnets are the first to act. They pull metal waste out of the moving stream in seconds.
We've got a backup on line 3.
All right, I'm adjusting the speed now.
Air jets redirect plastic into separate channels. Gradually, different waste streams begin to form. Robotic arms sort trash with precision and speed. They pick individual items from a fast-moving conveyor. Multiple robots work simultaneously without pause. Their task is repetitive, efficient, and highly accurate.
stop the
Human
line.
workers
Too much
remain
hazardous
part of the
material in this
system.
section.
They remove
that.
contaminants that
Diverting to the
machines
rejection
cannot
bay
detect.
This polyethylene is too contaminated. We need to divert this batch.
Agreed. And watch out for that glass over there.
Quality control ensures the sorting process stays accurate. Separated waste falls into designated collection areas. By the end of this stage, plastic, metal, and paper now travel along different paths. By the end of this stage, plastic, metal, and paper now travel along different paths. Rotating blades break plastic waste into thousands of small fragments. Labels, residue, and contamination remain clearly visible. The shredded plastic accumulates before entering washing systems. Here, water begins removing dirt and surface contaminants. Inside large washing tanks, plastic fragments tumble continuously. This step cleans the waste, but it is still far from usable material. After washing, wet plastic fragments move along conveyors. They remain dull, irregular, and clearly derived from waste.
Heat is applied next. Plastic waste begins to melt inside heavy industrial machinery.
Molten plastic flows through pipes and extrusion systems. Its form changes, but its origin as waste does not.
The melted plastic is cut into small pellets. These pellets are raw recycled material, not finished products.
Workers monitor the output carefully.
Yeah, the data confirms
Quality
it.
control
We're all good
ensures
now.
consistency before further use. Large containers are filled with recycled plastic pellets. From here, the material moves deeper into the recycling chain. Metal waste follows a separate processing line. Crushed cans and scrap steel move along heavy-duty conveyors. Hydraulic presses apply immense force. Metal waste is compressed into dense, compact blocks. These compressed blocks are stacked and transported. They wait their turn to enter high-temperature furnaces.
This compressed metal, once discarded as mere trash, now waits in massive bales before being melted down and reborn.
Inside industrial furnaces, metal waste is melted down. Solid trash becomes liquid metal under extreme heat. The molten metal is poured into molds. As it cools, it forms solid ingots ready for industrial reuse.
The molten raw material slowly cools, transforming recycled waste into reusable metal ingots for industry.
Paper waste enters a different system altogether. Cardboard and newspapers are fed into large pulping tanks.
This is where the process begins. The contaminated paper and cardboard are sorted before moving to the pulping stage.
Water breaks paper down into fibers. Ink and contaminants separate from the pulp.
The vortex violently churns the slurry, separating the valuable fibers from the heavy ink residue and other contaminants.
De-inking machines clean the pulp further. The remaining material is spread and prepared for pressing. Heavy rollers press the wet pulp into sheets. Heat then removes moisture during the drying process.
The wet pulp is fed onto massive heated rollers, beginning the crucial drying process.
Large rolls of recycled paper are formed. They remain raw industrial material, not consumer products. Not all waste can be recycled. Some materials are rejected and diverted away from the main recycling lines. This non-recyclable waste is collected separately. Heavy machinery moves it toward controlled treatment areas. In waste-to-energy facilities, trash is processed under strict control. The goal is to reduce volume and recover usable energy. Advanced filtration systems manage emissions carefully. This minimizes environmental impact during waste treatment.
After processing, only residue remains. It is sealed and handled to prevent further pollution.
As you can see, the machinery here is constantly running, consuming vast amounts of power to keep the recycling process moving.
Recycling operates on a massive industrial scale. It reduces the need to extract new natural resources. Every recycled material saves energy and water. Small efficiencies add up when applied at this scale. Behind every discarded item, there is an entire system working to manage its impact. What we throw away does not disappear. It moves through a complex industrial process few people ever see. This is the reality of modern waste. Not an ending, but the beginning of another cycle.